return to trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Duke Blue Devils offense trots out there to open this game. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. He tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop. The Missouri Tigers offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a Eric Kirk that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away. Passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there are secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense behind the sticks, facing a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Finally make the tackle, but not before he... This is midfield. First down to the 44.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Inside the 30. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense has smothered the running game. Now what's the call on third down and goal? Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Blue Devils are in the red zone. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Trying to find room. It's Hardy. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Defense, ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and a touchdown, Tigers. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Chris, they just came free there. The punter looked like he got that off on a decent amount of time, but give credit to this return team. They get a hand on the ball, they block it, pick it up, and go to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this team, nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The Blue Devils bring their punt team onto the field. And he's able to send the punt away. He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a strong stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Missouri now in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Fights off a defender. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That completion sets up a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Mizzou. This offense really clicking.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Sacked it to loss, back to the 6.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And the running back takes the handoff, just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen.